Hello and welcome to the Kayden Morton Show, today's best country mix. And joining us right here on the show today is Johanna Saint-Pierre. Johanna, how are you doing today?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you very much. And you? How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for your time. So let's get started by getting to know you a bit and tell us, how'd you get started in music?
So I started very young. So I'm French, and I lived in Paris, and I studied music since I was a kid, and I started with classical music as a pianist, and I was in a music school. So I started at the age of six years old. So all my life is about music. And after I learned singing in the singing class when I was a kid to read music and a school music school. I did a lot of music school, and after I did some jazz school music when I was an adult, and as well I'm a member of the Paris Gospel Choir.
That is awesome. So you have a brand new single out with Jay Rodriguez called Teardrops. Tell us more about that song.
Yeah, I'm very lucky because Jay Rodriguez is really one of the greatest jazz musician in New York. So and I met him in New York because I have some family there. So New York to meet my family. And in New York, there is so many musicians. So we did this song Teardrops, produced by the French producer Nicolas Bulestin in Paris, because Jay is traveling a lot, and he was here in Paris to play with musicians and with me also at the New Morning, a very good place to be. And we did this recording to Nicolas Bulestin studio, and it was amazing because we wrote some poems, and after we studied a bit, and it's funny because behind there is a bit of some my students, because I'm a teacher for kids, and it's and I recorded them, and it started with a little loop, very funny, and after we add some other loops, and after the poems and the saxophone and the flute, and Jay did the piano, and really wanted to be free in this song, and it's also like a dream. You have to follow your dream and believe in yourself, and maybe if you look at the stars and the sky, you're going to be in the right place.
Very well said, Johanna. Now, if people want to learn more about you, where can they find you?
So they can find me on all platforms. Of course, there is my website, and Johanna Saint-Pierre, and you can find me on my channel YouTube, on Spotify, on Deezer, Tidal. I'm uh, I'm everywhere, and I have more than 100 songs on platforms, so you can really discover my music between my albums and my EPs, and you can find like some pop French songs, jazz, electronic, soul music, and it's in French and in English with my French accent. Do you understand me very well, or it's difficult to understand me?
I definitely hear your accent. I can definitely understand what you're saying, though,
Ah,
for sure.
great.
I love the little French accent there.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So, if you had the opportunity to collaborate with any artist, whether they're with us today or not, who would you choose and why would you choose them?
The greatest artist who's still alive is, for me, it's Stevie Wonder. If he hears me one day, hello Stevie, I'm here. But yeah, but I love to collaborate with unknown musicians too, because myself I'm not so famous, so as Stevie Wonder, of course. But it's true that Stevie is a legend, and I collaborate with a great musician named Luis Cato in New York, and he's really good in soul music and jazz music, and it was a pleasure to collaborate with him in New York, and we are in a duet, and but it's a very nice song. It's called come to my world. I told you, I have more than 100 songs in platforms.
That is very much a lot, for sure. Now, if you had one piece of advice to give anyone that might want to get into music, what would you tell them, Johanna?
I will tell to believe in ourselves and to enjoy music, but and really try to play every day. It's better when you feel more comfortable. So it's like you have to practice. And if you practice and you like this, you're going to be very good. And if you have ideas, if you don't have ideas, you can do covers. And if you are more creative, you can write your songs by yourself.
Johanna, is there anything that I forgot to mention that you would like to mention before we go today?
Thank you. I want to thank you for the invitation, because it's always an opportunity to have an interview. And I like very much your show. I love to
Thank
see your
you.
video. It's very interesting, and we discover more artists that we don't know. And because I can see that you love independent artists, and it's a pleasure to discover independent artists. I'm myself an independent artist, so I hope that listeners would love to discover my music.
Johanna Saint-Pierre, thank you so much for taking the time to come on the Kayden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. Definitely appreciate your time and support and hope to have you on the show again real soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.